Hello, I'm back with our second card for the May card class, and again I'm using markers and I'm using the new in colors, and here's just a fun layout for using multiple colors. So find, as I mentioned, in your color wheel, find a color combination you like. In this case I'm using all 5 in colors, but you could use any combination of or number of colors. You could alternate back and forth if you just wanted to use a couple, or you could use, like for the different pieces, use designer series paper for this layout, or you could alternate designer paper and colored cardstock, or use like two-tone cardstock to get kind of just a monochromatic shading effect, or even take some of the pieces and dry emboss them to get another effect. So lots you can do with this technique. Let me just put the measurements up here real quick for anybody that's not in our private group. All the PDFs are posted in the private group, so head over there. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. All the links to everything are on my blog, Craft Doc. So let's get started with this really easy layout. Just piecing the pieces together that fit on this. So it is important for this particular card to have the exact measurements so it all looks good together. And we're just layering, layering, layering. So this piece goes on this piece, and this is the Secret C, so it's not black, even though it looks pretty dark. It is actually kind of a really very, very, very dark navy, so it has that little bit of a blue tinge to it. So there we go. So then we're just gonna start piecing our, I better lay them out first to make sure I have them in the right direction. So I get them right here. And this particular layout works great for either a square, a rectangle, or a circle, to kind of cover up that gap between the different colors. You can see how nice that is and how you could adapt it to just whatever you happen to have on hand. So again, with the marker technique, we want to make sure that we have a rather bold sentiment. So this one's nice and bold, and we've got a rubber stamp. Of course, you can ink up whatever sentiment or picture image that you want if you're not going to do it that way. I could do multiple colors here again, so maybe I will. So on my sample, I just stamped all with the strawberry slush, but let me try the multiple colors again. I'm feeling adventuresome. We'll do the middle section with strawberry slush, and then let's try, we'll do the top with Timid Tiger, and the bottom with Darling Duckling. And I should have started with that first because it is the lighter color, but be careful not to overlap here. And then reactivate the ink with a little huff there. Oh, that turned out pretty good. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you. So this would be a great sentiment for birthdays or anniversaries or any sort of like graduation, any sort of fun occasion like that. And that is a little square of Secret C. And then I better actually glue down my pieces here. So just a lot of quick layering once you get those pieces cut. And this is a great way to use up some smaller scraps too. Leave little gaps between everything. And using the liquid glue is good for this because you can shift it a little if you don't have it quite right. Because I want to make sure I have a little gap everywhere. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, because why wouldn't you want to use dimensionals if you can? All right, we'll do 4 of those. So we had rainy days in Orlando and bright, sunny, really hot 95-degree days. I'm not sure which was harder on us, the pouring down rain all day or the hot weather, but we had a great time despite the weather. All right, wonderful day to celebrate. I guess that's done. Boy, that was quick and easy. All right, signing off, and we'll get ready for our last card.